end up being a very bad decision. I should have taken my coup. In fact, I'm known to be a coup person. Even His Excellency the President used to refer to me as Charlie Coup. But on that occasion, I lost my coolness and made a wrong decision to leave the party. So I regret that decision to leave my party and go to somewhere else. The follow-up question was, why did you fail to fit in the PF? Well, I failed to fit in the PF because I think for a long time UPND was in my blood, and whatever I was doing in life, my heart was in UPND, but my outside appearance was in PF. I recall that one of the embarrassing situations that I found myself in when I honored the Vice President then, Madam Inongewina, was visiting Zambezi to drive up support for the party. And the other airport, I think the NBC were there. I don't know whether they captured it. But when I was given an opportunity to speak to the people, I started shouting the UPND slogan, Zambia forward. Then we all looked at me what I was doing. It's because it is what was in my heart for the UPND. I failed to fit in because for a long time I've held certain values, certain ideals in life, which I've fought for many years. So, for example, if what I was fighting for was corruption, and the UPND government has a suspect who is involved in corruption, who happens to be also a PF member, and then I'm requested as a PF member and member of the Central Committee to go and show solidarity to that thief, to that corrupt person at court. Obviously, I was not at peace. How would I do that? All along I've been saying, hey, let's fight corruption. Let's catch the thieves. And when they are caught, then I must be on the side of the thieves to show solidarity to them. I call a man, the president will say. If I was aggrieved by what was happening to members of the UPND, including the killing of some members of the UPND, Lawrence Banda in Kakoma, and I happened to be at the funeral for Lawrence Banda, and I was grieving with the family of Lawrence Banda. Kaunda, yes. Happens to. And if some suspects have been caught, then I should go and give solidarity to the suspects. I call a man. So, I could not fit in. I could not fit in because if I stood for one Zambia, one nation, I stood against tribalism, and the people that utter tribal remarks are arrested and are taken to court. And they expect me to go and show solidarity with the tribalists. Icon man. So, yes, I found it uncomfortable. I found it unreasonable. I found it difficult to fit in the system, the PF system. That answers, I think, the question from my colleague there who wanted to know why I failed to fit in the PF. Yes, the vehicle that is alleged to have been given to me. The vehicle that I'm driving is my rake from National Assembly. See it outside there, which I got from National Assembly. I have no vehicle that was given by the PF. I know there were stories flying around that some people are being bought with the vehicles from the PF. It could be true that some people are given motor vehicles, but I was not one of them that was given a stolen motor vehicle. If there was a stolen motor vehicle that was given to me, I think the system has been investigating that. And for over 8 months, we should have found that it was a stolen vehicle. And either confiscated it or arrested me for being in possession of a stolen vehicle. If the PF had won, you're asking, if the PF had won, would I have left it? My principle in life is that you only belong to a club which shares your values and beliefs. And if it is that club that you've joined, it doesn't share your values and beliefs, the best thing is to quit. So if the PF had won and they continued on a trajectory which is against my values and beliefs, I would not have lasted. I would have tried to, as a member, to try to change things in the party to do what is right. But if you hit against the wall, you quit. Politics of Belly, I think I'll ask Honorable Captain Moono to respond to that.
Thank you very much. I don't know whether my friend, oh, he's there. Unfortunately, the politician who brought this slogan is dead, is late. So we may not interpret what he was trying to mean by politics of the bill. But from what I know about him, he was always associating himself with the ruling party. There's no ruling government which Munkombwe never belonged to. But I think he said these words when he was in the PF. And as you know, PF used to oil the berry so well that I think the old man was overwhelmed and produced those words. But whatever he meant by politics of the berry, I don't know, since he is dead. If he was still alive, since I'm also from Choma, I was going to consult him and bring a very concrete answer. But suffice to say, if you mean our coming here is because we are hungry, that is not the case. Because the two men you see here were founder members of Upnd. In 1998, And we stayed in this party when actually it was not fashionable to belong to UPND. We were at one time from 56 MPs, 57 MPs we started. We dropped to around 20. And we remained steadfast to organize this party. We starved. Some of us came with these wrecks of our vehicles. They were finished personal vehicles in the campaign. If we were very tight politicians, we would have jumped to the ruling party then. We didn't. It is because of our conviction that UPND, with its policies, is the only party that can drive Zambia forward and develop this nation. If you ask me, which other ruling party would you have joined? I would have joined Mwanawasa. But I resisted that because at that time, UPND was not loved. And some of us took responsibility to maintain UPND. But Mwanawasa was a very attractive president. I admired him. And I still admire him. And I still respect him. And I will respect him forever. Because his policies were good. They turned the economy of this country, similar to what HH is doing. I admire HH. And I'll continue admiring him. Whether I join or I'm outside, I admire. It is foolish when you are admiring a girl and you keep on dreaming about her. You can't approach her and say, I love you. You will find your friends have taken over. So I admire the policies of UPND. I can interpret them very well. If you want, call me to your stations and ask me about what is happening in UPND, because I'm convinced, because I'm part of the and parcel of the original copy. I can easily interpret them. Other political parties, like PF, is difficult. You never knew where they were going. What we see now, so many millions of money is gone missing. Can you imagine 33 million US dollars in someone's pocket? Me, even 1 million kwacha makes me have a sleepless night because I've never handled it. I don't know. If you have never had money, you will not miss money. Our friends, they can steal so many billions and they still look ordinary. So we differ. Our coming to UPND, it has nothing to do with our berries. And I don't think they look so empty. Do we look so hungry? We have come here to join the process of developing our nation and work with the party that we formed. Thank you.
Colleagues from the press, I want to move that probably will wind up now, seeing that you have brought the stages to me. I'll just want to congratulate and the entire team that as they take leave, members of the press, you can remain for housekeeping.